Hello everyone. Welcome back to another Commander review. The day has come. The time is upon us that we can finally talk about the biggest baddie in the Magic the Gathering universe. It is Nicol Bolas himself, the original Elder Dragon card of the main bad guy, the coolest character. If you like Nicol Bolas, you're gonna like this video. Nicol Bolas is a legendary Elder Dragon. It is a 7/7, as all the Elder Dragons are. It costs a giant amount of mana of 2 colorless, 2 blue, 2 black, and 2 red mana. Yeah, that's a whopping 8 mana. It has flying, and at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice Nicol Bolas unless you pay Grixis or blue, black, and red. And then the moment we've all been waiting for, the most OP ability of them all. This is probably one of the best discard commanders, period. Whenever Nicol Bolas deals damage to an opponent, that player discards his or her hand. And we're going to talk about how powerful that last ability is right now. Nicol Bolas' third ability triggers whenever it deals damage to an opponent for any reason. It's not limited to combat damage. So you could ping any player for just 1 damage and they discard their entire hand from that. So extremely powerful. Obviously, that means we have to put Chandra's Ignition in the deck, because why deal 1 damage to each opponent when you could deal 7 damage to each opponent and discard their entire hand? And to each of their creatures. Oh my gosh, this is a deadly combination. So obviously the home that I have for this deck is a Grixis discard theme, and I threw in a couple specters in here. I don't necessarily run a lot of specters. It's not like Spectre Tribal in my discard deck, but specters are really cool. They deal heavily with discarding your opponent's hand. Fel Spectre and the Sidraxis Spectre are all about your opponents discarding their hand, and some of them will even have benefits for when your opponents discard cards. And then Geth's Grimoire is you want to take advantage of discarding the entire hand of your opponents by refilling your entire hand. And if you combo Geth's Grimoire with Chandra's Ignition and Nicol Bolas, you could be drawing a lot of cards with 1 single spell. It is absolutely absurd how powerful this deck can be, and you will get a lot of hate and a giant target on your back for it. Nicol Bolas is a dragon, so clearly Dragon Tribal is something you can do. Dragon Tempest. Red is obviously the prominent color for dragons, so very cool to have that there. Crux of Fate, there are some fantastic dragon cards that came from the Tarkir block of cards. And then, of course, Ancient Silver Dragon, the Ancient Gold Dragon, or Copper Dragon, I don't remember, for red, and then Ancient, I don't remember what the black one is, but the Elder Dragons from the D&D set are very powerful as well. You can do some massive amounts of damage with dragons. I mean, that's just a loved tribe throughout the entirety of Magic's history. And then, of course, Nicol Bolas himself has been such a prominent character since the beginning of this game, pretty much. So you can do a Vorthos Nicol Bolas themed deck where almost every card in the deck can be Nicol Bolas themed. He's been around that long. You can do an entire deck just on this one character. And they all benefit from Nicol Bolas being in play, you know. So Nicol Bolas Dragon God, lots of variations. of the Nicol Bolas Planeswalkers. Deliver Unto Evil is a sorcery that wants you to have Nicol Bolas Planeswalker in play. Dark Intimations wants you to have Nicol Bolas cards in play. So you can do an entire deck just around the character of Nicol Bolas, and it would be an effective deck. That's how powerful this character is. You can have such a cool deck with just this one character, and I love that. That is going to do it for Nicol Bolas. Very strong, very incredible ability. The only flaw is that it is 8 mana to play, 3 mana to keep in play. It will have a big target on its back, so you gotta protect it. But man, you can do some insane stuff with Nicol Bolas. And because of its damaging ability, if you have anything that pings with Nicol Bolas when it enters the battlefield, like, even better. Just get immediate value from it. So have a lot of fun with Nicol Bolas. Be the bad guy at the table. Be the threat, and enjoy your throne as your opponents try and dethrone you. So, so cool. I love it. Let me know in the comments below if there's any other ideas that I may have missed. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!